I started with Paul in Paris for a one-off thing, and then a month later, I got hired to tour with him, Japan and South America. So I'm in Paris to shoot Paul at the thing, at the concert there, and it was just a one-night thing. And they said, we can't get you a ticket back to New York until day after tomorrow. I said, oh, that's fine. I'd love to have a day, just seeing the sights in Paris. I don't want to say the parasites, but so, no, you're not going to have time to, you're going to work. I said, well, what do you want me to do? Paul's going off to Spain or something. I said, well, we want you to walk around Paris and take pictures of French lovers. We'll use them for the song Michel, which Paul played in the concert. We'll just cut in these images that you take. I said, okay. The worst thing, Paris is a lonely city when your whole job is to look at people in love when you're alone. So anyway, I did it. And then, so the next day, I'm getting ready to leave for the airport to go back to New York. And I was buying cigarettes. And I had bought some baguettes. I was going to bring French baguettes back to New York because I figured they'll be okay for a 6-hour flight still. Anyway, I had the pack of cigarettes there, and a French man walks up to me, and he was kind of dressed nice, but it was all tattered, like homeless people in France dress good, but it's going to have the rips and stuff and dirt on it. Like he was wearing a necktie and everything, and a suit jacket. Anyway, he comes up to me and he says, Monsieur, may I have a cigarette? And I go, I looked at him, and obviously he was homeless. So I was like, yeah, of course. And so I opened my pack, and I thought I'd be nice to him. So I took out 3 cigarettes and tried to hand him 3 cigarettes. And he looked at me like really indignantly. He said, Monsieur, I may be poor, but I am not savage. I'm not a savage. Like taking 3 cigarettes means he's a savage,
Why not just save the other 2 cigarettes for later?
Well, exactly. That's what I figured, Yeah, I guess if you're homeless, you just live in the moment. There's no future.